What's up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we're going to go over Uranium Energy, or ticker symbol UEC. Now, I called this company out back around the 10th of May, so it's almost been a month, and in this amount of time this company has gone up 15%, which is just tremendous for 1 month and for being almost a penny stock. So I'm going to go over my thoughts, news, and some of the recent financials and show you exactly why I think uranium is a great buy now for 2020 and going into the future. And it starts right now, guys. Just smash that like button for me. Okay, so here we go. I don't have very many positions, guys, but I wanted to test the waters here before I double down. So on May 10th around 10 o'clock I bought one share for $3.60. Not bad. And then on the 18th, I'll show you here, I bought at 5 more shares at $3.42. Now, as you can see, I bought here thinking that because it was at $4.90 previously, and with some recent news I've seen that will go over, I wanted to buy in at a low point. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't low enough. I didn't wait for it to consolidate and start to show an uptrend here. So instead of buying at a lower part, like 334 or even in the 295s, I ended up buying a little bit high as an entry. So I should have technically bought right here. That would have been great because it's showing a tremendous uptrend, and I would have been able to sell a little bit of profit here and then buy back here. So I did buy back here, and if we want to give a kind of an indication of where I stand, I'm at the 345 marker. We'll do 3447. And so as you can see, I bought in a little bit high over where my average is right now. Should have bought down here. Could have sold up here if I wanted, but averaged down as soon as it went below the bought here area. I averaged down, which is kind of good that I did, but there was another opportunity to buy here, here, and even almost here, and I did not buy any extra entry points. So it went up all the way to, if we scroll in here, it looked like it was a high of 422, which would have been great for me. 422, 6 shares. I would have walked away with almost $5 in profit on a really small investment. Again, guys, this is investing for beginners at its finest. It does not take a lot of money to make money. The thing is using that money to scale up. If you're still watching this video, thank you for bearing through it. I am still getting used to making videos in general, but if you like my content, subscribe so you don't miss anything. But at the same time, to my point, you want to make sure that, heck, I put $20 into this company and I make 15%. I mean, that's $3 off of 20 bucks. Now, where can you get someone to pay you $3 to park a $20 bill somewhere? Not very many places. So for parking your money here for a month, you made $3. Now scale it up, add a zero. If it was 200, you'd make 30. If it was 2,000, you'd make 300, and so on and so forth. So the more money you have, the more money you're going to make, obviously. But again, this is just investing at its finest, and it's at its simplest form. So now, where do I go from here? So if I wanted to sell right now, say the market opens tomorrow, it's at 396, and I sell it at 395.53. That's a 14.68% profit on my trade. If I sold it right now, market 14.95%. If I could get it sold right around the 420 mark where it was at currently, that's a 22% gain. Now, this is just a tremendous amount of profit, and again, you're not doing much. You're just putting money somewhere and you're parking it, and then you make more. What's 20% of 20 bucks? It's $4, but if you were to put 200, you'd make 40, quick 40 bucks. 2,000, you make 400. So it's just a matter of how much you put in. But the 20% gain applies to any amount of money. 20% is 20%. And again, you're going off of a company that's less than $4. So the money you're putting in is able to multiply a lot better than, say, getting 20% from one company that's $1,000. Not everyone has $1,000 to invest in on one company. So that is my thoughts on uranium energy. I believe we can go over some news now real quick and show you what I think as far as some of their income. Now their earnings per share is looks like it's right around -1 cent. Now 1 cent isn't a lot, but of course when you add that up over time it is. Their net income and EBITDA is also in the negatives. Their balance though for net asset value is 151 million, so this is just slowly increasing. They're stockpiling uranium and they're just slowly creating a supply and a demand format for that. So the financials are pretty straightforward. Now as far as their income statement, they are down 5.5 million compared to only being down 2 million the last year, so that is a little bit scary to see when looking at this. But as you can see over the years, they've been significantly down, and as we make a turning point now into 2022 and 2023, uranium is going to be a much higher commodity. Everyone seems to be talking about uranium quite a bit, even some of the major influences like even just some big players that are in the investing world. So total assets here is 302, I believe these are in millions, $302 million. Total liabilities 22 million. So their debt to asset ratio is only 7.4%. That is extremely low for a company that has such a high operating expense. So that's pretty fantastic as well. Investing seems to be down substantially, and their finances year over year is 819%. So pretty cool as far as that goes. Now, an analyst are saying out of 5, it is a buy. One is saying it is a strong buy. Their price target for uranium energy is at a 5.5 for a low, and average is at 6, and a high is at $7 for uranium energy. And as you can see that the resistance level and the support level are constantly going up. They're slightly increasing over time, and right now they're on the oversold side, so it would be a great opportunity to buy in and get a little bit of that extra on top of your investment. As far as institutional holdings, it looks like institutions have increased its holdings and shares substantially. As you can see, new ones coming in compared to outflow is a little bit more. Percent owned is 20.98%. Institution is 109. As you can see here, you can see some inflow of 1264, outflow of 1257, which is pretty standard. I mean, it looks pretty normal. About the same amounts coming out. Now, if you've seen a huge outflow compared to inflow, you might think something's up, as well as seeing a huge vice versa, inflow versus outflow. So those are good things to look at. North Shore Global Uranium Mining ETF. It looks like quite a few ETFs right now have some stock weighted ETFs in this company, which is great. It shows that people are interested in uranium energy. And at the same time, it looks like not as of May 5th, not too much is going on there. No dividends at this time or splits. Insider activity as of 5/27. It looks like Kong David, the director, sold off about 5,000 shares. It looks like he actually sold off quite a bit more. Looks like he let's see, he bought some here though at $1.30 and then sold quite substantially for $3.20. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But here it looks like they were buying a lot at 90 cents. So it looks like they've made quite a bit of their money already. If they would have held out though for this $3 mark, they would have made substantially a lot more. So unfortunate for them. Anybody who's into option trades and plays here, doesn't look like there's much going on for June 22nd except for this call here at the 3-5 strike, and it looks like there's one right here, a call at the 4-5 strike, which it was pretty close, but they didn't quite make it. 4:30 was close. Again, didn't quite make it. So they got a few calls here for July 22nd. It looks like on this side they have one for a put, 10% gain on that side at a 3 strike. And over here it looks like there's not a lot going on. I mean, there's some little bit of volume here at the 4-5 strike, but not much. So maybe as you go in later, like right here, you see a 6 mark for August 19th, 2022. It's a 6 for a break even strike, but that's just nuts to me. I think. I mean, I'm not quite sure I could see this getting to 6 just yet. I mean, it's been there in the past. In April, it looks like it was there at the 6, but right now it looks like it's staying pretty steady. If anything, it might get in the 4-5s. 4-5s. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video and you stuck around, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel to get more videos just like this. Alright, you guys have a great day.